I lent a friend of mine £10,000 for plastic surgery. Now I don't know what he looks like. Hi, welcome to Pictures, Noise and Words. I'm Hedgy, and this is MOS Generator, a song called Lonely One Kenobi. So, I got recommended this by Randall Chevalier, who said it's not a troll song. Well, Randall, I didn't quite believe you. So I've seen about 30 seconds of this, and that was enough for me to think, fair enough, sort of thing. So I haven't heard it all, I haven't seen it all, but I've seen a bit of it, just to, because Lonely One Kenobi? Like, what? So, as you know, I always do lots of research, so I have no idea what the song's actually about at this stage, and whether it'll become clear watching this, I don't know. But basically, I've got this album called Nomads. Where are we? Oh, it's been out for ages. This was in 2012, so if you like this, there's an album. It's called Nomads. Here's a song called Lonely One Kenobi by MOS Generator. Like I say, I've seen 30 seconds, but I've seen enough songs to know that 30 seconds isn't always representative. Click. Hey, that worked. I have to click more buttons here than you think, by the way. This is why I was stuff it up. rock and roll. Well, there you have it. It wasn't a troll song. Fair enough. Right out of the gate, I need to say I am not a fan of this genre. So I really enjoyed this song. Okay, I'm not a fan of Black Sabbath. I'm not a fan. I'm probably going to cause ructions here. I'm not a Black Sabbath fan. I'm not a Led Zeppelin fan. But I like Paranoid. You know, I like Stairway to Heaven. Yeah, I do. Yeah, I like Stairway to Heaven. But there's a big difference between liking a song and liking a genre or liking a band. So I can't talk. It's not my genre. So I can't talk with great authority. Not that I can anyway. But even I can speak with even less authority than normal about this genre. Okay, just to be clear of where I'm coming from. So I love the tone of this thing. Imagine those bands from the 70s stuck in a modern, recording studio at their prime kind of thing. I'm not a fan of AC/DC either while we're doing this, or while I'm doing this. I think A Whole Lot of Rosie is an amazing song. And I like a couple of other songs, but I'm not an AC/DC fan. I don't know. Anyway. So, I love the tone of this. I love the feel of it. And that's what this kind of thing is all about, isn't it? It's about that kind of authentic, yeah man, rock and roll, kind of feeling. Like I say, feel free to tear me to shreds in the comments. This is not my genre. But I'm a sucker for those that guitar sound as much as anyone else. When someone and you kind of go, oh, like that, because you have to. It's kind of, it just has that makes you feel it, And if you don't feel it, you probably should check your pulse. It is like a great big hook that just grabs you. It's one of those things that for myself, I couldn't probably listen to the entire album. I would drift off. But I understand, of course, there is a huge following of this style of music. So, in my humble opinion, I would say this is an excellent example of that, of its genre. The drummer was hardly in the video due to the sun shining literally out of his arse. I think he was just wiped out in a blaze of light, wasn't he? I liked his drum fill where he had one stick on his head and he just played with the other one. Because it's that kind of loose song. I'm not saying it's easy to play or anything like that, but it has that loose feel to it. It has that loose. You've got to feel it to be able to play it, as opposed to like the super uptight death metal kind of, everything exactly in the right place. And this is, but I imagine these people in the studio, someone reaches for that quantize button. If you don't know what quantize is, look it up. But if someone reached for that quantize button, they would be like, nope, because this stuff requires the feeling that's generated by that loose playing. I'm just waffling now because I enjoyed the song. I definitely enjoyed it. It was like, yeah, that's great. That feels great and everything. It just isn't in my genre. So. But that doesn't mean I shouldn't do it, I suppose, because I know that people who watch this channel all have different tastes, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day. So I can appreciate it, and I liked it, but I wouldn't buy it. That's just a personal thing. I just want it to be clear, and if I make it any more clear, I will have laboured the point into submission. But I've also got to be careful not to damn it with faint praise, because I don't know enough about the genre. So thanks very much for recommending it. I really liked it. Just isn't my genre. So thanks, Randall. Let me know what you think, people. I think my audience big words, lean towards the death metal. I've just got this feeling. I know not everyone does, but I think there's a good chunk of people. So I wonder what other people think. Let me know, because I know we've also got the older, more discerning music buyer that watches this channel, which is exactly what I was aiming for. So yeah, let me know. I'll stop waffling. See you soon. Oh yeah, and look after yourselves and everybody else. Listen to the scientists, not the politicians. Bye.